In Cincinnati, the Bengals were eagerly set to devour the winless New England Patriots with the NFL's top-ranked defense. In posting their first 3 victories, the Cincinnati defense was simply ferocious. And last Sunday, much to the dismay of Patriot quarterback Jim Plunkett, the Bengals were as fierce as ever. The Bengals repeatedly muscled down the New England offense and repaid limited Patriot success with pain. While the Bengal defense was gaining recognition in Cincinnati, another high-caliber hit unit was functioning as usual in Pittsburgh. There, the AFC Central rival Steelers were punishing the Denver Broncos with their 11 intimidators, known by most as the Steel Curtain. Pittsburgh KO'd the Denver scoring attack, refusing even a touchdown. The Steelers choked off attempts by running star Otis Armstrong to regain the magic which last season enabled him to lead the NFL in rushing. Virtually every avenue of escape was obstructed as Armstrong was constantly turned back until a pulled hamstring forced him out of the game. For Otis Armstrong, attempts to regain his luster of last season have been both painful and frustrating. But while one runner failed in Pittsburgh, back in Cincinnati, another seemed on the verge of recapturing his go-all-the-way style of a year ago. Number 42, Mac Herron, glided through the Bengal defense for 119 yards. Last season, Herron set the all-time NFL total offense record, but until last Sunday, nagging hurts had kept him from displaying his big yardage capability. But as well as Mac Herron played, it would only go for a losing cause and would be overshadowed by a superb individual effort by Bengal quarterback Ken Anderson. Mixing medium passes with occasional long ones, the 5-year pro coolly picked the Patriots secondary clean for 265 passing yards. Six times, Anderson spiraled passes into the hands of number 25 wide receiver Chip Myers, whose sure catches kept several Bengal drives going. Anderson fired the final touchdown of the day to Charlie Joyner to close out a 27-10 Bengal win. The passing of Ken Anderson had sparked the Bengal offense in Cincinnati, while back in Pittsburgh, the sure throws of Terry Bradshaw would account for a Steeler margin of victory. Bradshaw, like Anderson, took what the defense would allow and patiently probed the Broncos with short passes to his setbacks, which eventually opened up seams in the Denver secondary. The primary Steeler target was number 88, Lynn Swann, who burned the Broncos for 2 touchdowns, one a 43-yard beauty. Swann's second score was equally impressive and ushered Pittsburgh to victory 20-9. Down the road a bit, the Steelers and the Bengals must meet twice, and they will no doubt be key games in determining the eventual champion of the rugged AFC Central Division.